how you get there is by promos and matches, right? He's all about drawing money. But if you look at Tony Khan, he has taken much of a New Japan approach, which is the final destination is having great matches, right? You do the storyline to get to the matches, and the matches is the payoff. And if you draw money, great. And if you don't, well, we had a great match. I think Tony Khan is wrong in that. I think CM Punk is right in that. We are trying to draw money. A perfect example of that is AEW's interesting partnership with New Japan, right? We are on the cuffs of a third annual Forbidden Door pay-per-view event. Now, the inaugural one, the idea of doing this show, okay, if you're a New Japan fan and an AEW fan, sure, you want to see some of them collide. You can do some dream matches. The only problem is, every single time they've done this, every single year, the returns have dropped off significantly, whether that be ratings leading into the show or pay-per-view buys or just overall interest. Me, who will very rarely watch a New Japan match unless I know of a talent or a great match on the card, I don't go out of my way and watch New Japan. New Japan's interest thus far in 2024 is greatly down. And so I did a recent video about MJF and about how they have made various mistakes with him, including booking him against a CMLL guy at Forbidden Door instead of booking him against someone from a New Japan who's a top star or an upcoming star or a top star from AEW. And if you look at Tony Khan's booking, which has continuously and really growingly been criticized, he looks at what will make a great match instead of what will draw interest, ratings, live attendance, pay-per-view buys, additional revenue. What can we do to sell to the audience instead of what kind of match can we put on? You are Tony Khan. You are a son of a billionaire. You have 3 jobs. You work all the time, and you probably consume more coffee than a human being should. And you can't get out of your own way. I, as someone who has legitimately bought every single AEW pay-per-view, and yes, most of it was due to work-related, someone who has bought tickets to AEW an event, who watches their weekly programming, who covers their business, who shares their press releases. I want AEW to succeed. It is better for the pro wrestling industry. But I'm starting to really be concerned about what Tony Khan is doing. Why are you making these decisions when you know the outcome isn't? Right? And if you are looking at what CM Punk talked about, and if you are listening to what past stars or past announcers or past employees have talked about, or these rumblings that come out of there where certain guys don't want to do jobs or don't want to put someone over, and they're just simply told, well, fine, you don't have to. Or if you go back to the CM Punk Jack Perry incident where CM Punk has alleged that Jack Perry was telling people to, screw off because he wants to do this real glass angle and no one would step up to him from a management standpoint, a higher management standpoint, aka Tony Khan, and even Tony Khan wouldn't tell Jack Perry anything, and he wanted Punk to tell him that.